Welcome back. I'm Mark Schwartz, and thank you for tuning in to Schwartz Real Estate Coaching. We've given you 3 volumes. We've talked about door knocking, we've talked about cold calling, and we've talked about open house. And there are still 3 more very important aspects of real estate that you need to do to keep you in this business successfully. But before I get to that, let's just assume you were doing what I asked you to do, right? Let's assume you were getting out and knocking on doors 2 or 3 days a week for an hour or 2 hours each time and taking notes and paying attention and following up on those people, right? While you're doing that, you're cold calling 2 or 3 days a week for 1 or 2 hours, either geographically around one of your listings, by a listing that you recently sold, in an area where you have a buyer that needs to buy a house, any of those things. But what's going to happen is you're talking to people that may have interest in selling their home. May not be now, but it's going to be in the future and hopefully in the near future. Couple that with open house. Man, if you're in the right area where you're getting traffic and you have arrows pointed to you and you've marketed the home properly and you have the materials that we discussed that you need, brochures, maps, information about the area, right? Cookies and water, you know we've discussed in my feeling, but that's okay. Well, what's going to happen if you do those 3 things regularly? Before we even get on to 4, 5, and 6, you're going to be inundated with information, right? You're going to have 30 or 40 people that you need to follow up on that have searches in the multiple listing service, that are looking for homes, people that you need to get in front of your lender, people that you need to go ahead and be interacting with, getting them out looking at homes, handling their objections, and getting it done. Do not forget about incubating the leads you're generating. There's nothing worse than going out there and starting to farm, plant seeds, dig up information, and leave it alone, man. Like, what are you doing? If you're not going to go ahead and capitalize on all the information that you're gathering, then stay at home. But if you're going out and doing the things that we're talking about, you're going to have a list of people that are looking to buy and sell homes now or in the near future, and you need to remember to work it. If you don't have a system in place to handle it, then get a hold of me, because I do, and I want to help. You'll be inundated with all kinds of business activity, people that you need to get a hold of and stay in touch with. That's my tip for this week. Tune in next week, and I'm going to give you that 4th of 6 tips that you need. Do not forget to incubate the leads that you're generating, though. That's the tip of the week, man. Stay on it. Get it done. Nike made $1 billion saying just do it. Just do it. There's no substitute for doing it. We all know what to do. We all hear about how to get it done, but get it done. See you next week.